The circle of life. This is a commonly used phrase used by ridiculous meat eaters to justify their abuse of animals. First of all, they need to stop quoting from the Disney film The Lion King. It's a bloody Elton John song. That should be the end of the argument. But it usually isn't, because these carnists are persistent idiots. They will latch on to anything to defend their so-called right to abuse animals. So what do carnists mean by the circle of life? Let's delve into their meathead madness. To them, it's about carnivorous animals eating other animals in the wild. They use this to justify abusing animals. But what they conveniently and consistently forget is that these animals do this as a matter of survival, to feed themselves and their young, as they have no alternative. No bloody alternative. Carnivores catch their prey, rip open their flesh with their teeth, and devour the flesh in gulps, arsehole and all. When was the last time you saw a human do this? We unwrap meat we buy from the supermarket. We then season this with salt and spices to hide the taste, and then cook it to make it edible. This is as unnatural as it gets. We are just faking it being carnivores. Face it, meatheads, you are just fake carnivores. Those true carnivorous animals in the wild have no alternative, as they can't survive on fruit and falafel. We, on the other hand, can just walk into a supermarket, make a humane choice and eat vegetables, nuts and fruits and all the other vegan foods out there. It has been proven time and time again that you can thrive on a vegan diet. But there is another side to the circle of life in the animal kingdom. And this one is hardly ever mentioned by meat eaters, as it does not fit their meat-eating agenda. They never mention all those herbivorous animals eating plants to survive, like hippos and zebras, gorillas and antelopes. These herbivorous animals are also part of the circle of life that does not involve killing. Anatomically, we are herbivorous. Some meatheads may even argue we are omnivores, but this video isn't about that debate. So carnivores kill in their natural habitat for survival, so they can continue to live, and yet there is nothing natural about the animal agriculture industry. There is nothing natural about killing when it isn't about life or death. When it isn't about necessity. There is nothing natural or moral about the way human society consumes animals, and that is a fact. I can imagine nothing less natural than eating tortured animals who live in squalid captivity, who then die in killing factories. This is the circle of death, the very opposite of the circle of life argument. We know that killing is evil and wrong, except in a life and death scenario. Now let's put this into a different context. When a bear or a wolf kills a human or a child, we don't celebrate the circle of life. We don't congratulate the wolf and say, well done, this is survival of the fittest, Hakuna Matata. We instead label that animal a murderer. We get out our guns and pitchforks, and then hunt down the poor animal who was only killing for survival and to feed their young, and we destroy this poor animal. Where is your wonderful argument, the circle of life, in that scenario? Why don't you defend the poor animal? The circle of life never comes into play when humans are getting killed. Meat eaters pick one trait from a line they repeatedly use to justify animal exploitation, but ignore their other traits. Do you know what else a lion does? When a new group of male lions take over another pride, they almost always kill the cubs in the new pride, since they are not biologically related. And also, these lions do not want to spend their energy ensuring that the genes of other lions are passed on. Also, female lions are not receptive to mating while they are nursing, so killing the cubs enables the lion to get some reproduction action. Meat eaters never pick this trait, as it does not help their ridiculous argument to carry on abusing animals. Can you imagine trying to defend yourself in court as you have killed all your stepchildren because you copied the behavior of a lion? Hakuna Matata. Judge, that's the circle of life with lions. We know as humans we can live and thrive on a plant-based diet without the need to cause so much suffering and misery to animals, but meat eaters choose not to make the one sacrifice that matters: our taste buds. Taste and pleasure before any moral concerns. That's humanity for you. Face it, meatheads, you are not a lion, just a fake carnivore. Don't look to lions for moral guidance and lame excuses for your filth. Don't support the circle of death. Go vegan now. You can make a difference today. Vegan Games says peace out.